Oh, crap.
Oh, hey, look at us way up here.
What is up? That's the overlay I need for later. What's up, man? Hey,
What's up?
Pylon. Mark, how are you, man?
Doing all right. How about you?
I've noticed that I do this every year. I go on a win streak, and then I go on a losing streak, and then I go on a win streak. Puts me into playoffs. I don't know how if that's the same trend for you, or you just go loss win, loss win, loss win. I don't know. I haven't really.
No, I am on like a 4-game losing streak right now.
Oh,
yeah.
So Dynasty, you're at the 103 now. Holy crap!
I am.
You are now where I was.
I feel like 10 to like 3 are all within like 2 games of each other, though.
That is true. That is true. We're all in the middle of the pack of 6 and 6. Jonathan, what's up, man? What up? So somehow picked the wrong player for the flex with Pittman over Nico, but I can't be too upset with the results. Well, for PPR, Pittman is kind of the key answer for me. He's so underrated. Also, Taysom PPR projections went from like 5 and 6 every week to now 14 for me. I don't understand. I don't know, but for me, projections on Voldemort are kind of like high right now too. And I remember looking at it. Is it a good matchup? It's a good matchup, isn't it? At least for tight ends against Detroit. It's against Detroit. So yeah.
Yeah, the Saints are playing Detroit.
Yeah. Where's B-Waller? All right, so he just texted. He was ready for the show.
He was here. His camera's on.
Yeah, and he left.
Just got up and left.
Like we could this is what we see in the backstage. Like it's just
he's cool. Here.
He's here.
Deadpool, what's up?
Yeah. But I guess he got a house offer right now, so he had to go attend that. But the show must move on. He'll jump in whenever and he'll say what he's got to say. Pittman had 20 and Nico had 23. But that's the thing. Like we also said Pittman was the safest bet. So Pittman was the safest bet. And Nico barely had 23. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Did you still win? Is that did you still win? I'm also 9-3 and about to have more points against than points for. Oh, you're probably against one of the top players right now. So it is what it is. I am now by 27. Jesus. I'm not mad I didn't play Bates last weekend. Or I'm mad I didn't play. Yeah. That was such a hard one though. That was such a hard one. Like it was either Justin Simmons or Bates, and they were both kind of like around the same territory. So but did you guys win? That's
me and Bryon both said Bates. Just gonna throw that out there.
No, I know. But there's well,
let's be honest, if it wasn't the pick 6, it probably would have been Simmons, but
I don't know if the results would have been the same. Like had it been like without the pick 6, would he have had just like a regular outing? Let's take away the pick 6. I didn't even Jesus, that is not what I want. What in the hell is that? I don't know how to type today. Jessie Bates. There you are, my guy. 12 tackles.
Oh, she still had 12 tackles? Damn.
So either way, yep.
Man.
So take away the interception, take away the touchdown, take away the forced fumble was probably and got the forced fumble, so he still would have had a day. He still would have had a decent day. He had a forced fumble with 12 tackles. So still would have had a day. Either way, regardless. But I mean, previous weeks, I mean, look, it's been like 2 tackles, 5 tackles, 6 tackles, 7 tackles, 8 tackles. Last week against Arizona was 13. So or the week before that, before the bye. So now, do we see a trend? Maybe he gets better after the bye. Hopefully, because before the bye, he had 13 tackles, and that was it against Arizona. The bye week, and then 12 tackles. So hopefully this is a trend. Hopefully he could continuously start. Like, I would put him in for next week, regardless of the situation, against the Jets. So if I lose by 6 points or more, I will be 9-4. I have more points against them, points for in second place, third place, 250 less points against them than me. So we play by record as well. So if you're all tied by 9-4, like, I prefer record. Points for to me is just stupid. Like, I hate that. Like, if I beat you in the regular season, I feel like I'm better than you. I don't know. I got the win. Right? I mean, isn't that how the NFL kind of does it?
Yeah. That's their first tiebreaker.
Yeah.
They go head to head, and then if that isn't a factor, then they go other things like points and division records and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. We won't. Division, I can see why people might want to do divisions. Like, if they know more people that's within their area, region, I guess. Like, let's put it this way. Like, almost half our league is on that side of
it's in the Midwest.
Right. Right. So, and then people here in this side of the country would probably play each other here more. So it makes sense. So, but hey, Carr, when asked about the pick six, he said he had nothing wrong on that throw. I beg to differ on that one. Bates made a bad play and it worked. I don't know. I honestly, I want Jameis in there. I really do. Why not? Give the guy another chance.
Right.
He's becoming a disappointment. McLaurin, yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. But he's still productive, though. Like, he's, a player, what type of player he is. Just not every freaking week is going to get you, like 20 points or 15 points. Because in a regular, he's just been, like, just hitting 10 points usually.
Well, he usually gets yards in his receptions. He has not been getting in the end zone. Like,
right.
At all.
So he's getting like 10 points-ish. About.
Yeah.
So we play by record. I just hate that everyone had the best game against me. Okay.
Starting to sound like a thing going on in our dynasty.
Yeah, there is one team in our dynasty who's having that issue. Yep. Everyone's putting up numbers against it, but he still manages to win. So I'm not even like too worried, but he has the most points for against him. So 9-3, second and third are both 75, but I have the most points for, which is the tiebreaker for the same record. Yeah. Okay.
So they have points. Gotcha.
Well, no, and points matters if you have. So we do by record. But if you have the same record and someone in that same like area, I'll look at who's 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th, right? Let's just take that example. If one of those teams got swept, like say the 6th guy got swept by the 7th guy, I'm going to give it to the 7th place guy to get into the playoffs because we do 6 in playoffs. 6 go to the bottom. To the toilet bowl, and 6 go to the championship. That's how I do it. But say the 6 got swept by 7th, they have the same record. I will put the 7th team in the playoffs rather than the 6th, regardless of points. Just because that's the way I see it. If they both have the same record and they're both ones like remaining to who gets into that 5th, 6th spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also do that for the 2nd seed. Because 1st and 2nd gets bye week, so it's really like I'll look at it. I usually do the math. I haven't had a problem with it yet. I've always explained myself, and if anybody ever said that, then well, whatever. 9-3. Oh, we did that one. So
yeah. So the defensive problem. I was last in waivers, so couldn't get Indy. So do I pick up Lions, Falcons, Chargers? Which one? Lions, Falcons, or Chargers? Lions?
Why not the Falcons?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out who. I can't remember who anybody's. I actually haven't really looked at football this
Tim
week.
Boyle is not going to do anything.
I was like the Falcons playing the.
Yeah, but it's Tim Boyle. Like, I am 100% behind the Falcons on this one. They're playing Tim Boyle, or you get the Chargers, who have the combination between Matt Jones and freaking Bailey Zappi. At least with Derek Carr being there, you know what you're going to get. You probably put up a little bit more points. I'd go Falcons here. That's just how I would put it. I would do Falcons.
Chargers are playing the Patriots, though. And
no, I know. I said that. It's either going to be a plethora between Bailey Zappi or Matt Jones.
But I agree with you. I'm leaning towards Falcons, though, now that I realize they're playing the Jets.
Mm-hmm. Tim Boyle ain't going to put up numbers, man.
Tim Boyle just threw a Hail Mary pick six, so.
Yeah, Braden also says I second the Falcons. Yeah.
I'll go with Falcons 100%.
I want us to add the rule where you get an extra win if you beat the league average for the week. Makes it more fair. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like, that kind of puts... I can see why people hate it and why people don't like that. Like, you get it's like a sidebar win. So, I don't know. It's very controversial on that one. I personally don't like that. But I also see like how and why that would work in some leagues. But
it's very soccerish. Or hockey-ish.
How are you?
Not bad.
The soccerish works too. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would only do this if you're in a 14 to 16 man league. Because then it's a big league. But I'm not really, I don't know.
It's still hard. That's really.
Yeah, the whole. But you have you been in a league like that before?
Yeah, and I didn't like it, and people were getting points. I was like, just for scoring. I was like, but you lost.
Right.
They get a record. They get an extra win.
Yeah.
Like it's like somewhere on the side. Like, it's weird.
It's like an extra point. It's like point. It's a point system. So like you get extra points for being able to beat the average. It's kind of like hockey, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you imagine like being like 7-0, but because you don't score all that many points, still being like the middle of the pack because all these people are scoring points? Like, that'd be the worst.
Right. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I don't know if I'd like that. Yeah.
Because for me, I would be a lot higher. Like, if we take our Dynasty League right now, I would be way higher right now because I have like the 4th highest scored points.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I probably would be where I'm at still, but I don't know. Injuries, man, they're the worst.
Hey, it's by Mageddon.
Gabe Davis, he gives me 22 points. I know, Anthony.
I know. That's awful. Gabe Davis, dude.
I'm in the same boat, man. I had him on the bench too. It is what it is. He does this though. This is Gabe Davis. He does this.
I feel like he looks and says, "How many people started me this week? Oh, really? Now I'm going to go off."
Yeah. What's the average start bench right now? Oh, well, there's more bench than start. Okay, I'm gonna pop off tonight.
Right.
I feel like it rewards more consistent, high scoring teams. Yes, and that's the thing. I understand that, but I don't know.
It does make wins less important, though. So it's like the wins aren't as important as just scoring a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like it's a controversial, man. I personally don't like it. I see why people like it.
By Mageddon week.
It is by Mageddon.
It sure
Part
is.
2. Part 2.
I gotta get secondary because both my secondary people are out by.
Yep.
Dude, I have to wait because technically Kenneth Walker should be on IR. Like, I should be able to put him in IR, but he's doubtful. so I have to drop somebody.
Because you gotta wait till Friday.
But
you gotta wait
plays
till
Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, they
You
should
gotta
update
wait
it
till like
before
the
the
last
game,
second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They should update it before the game. You just gotta keep an eye on it.
He's already in IR, so I haven't moved him. So that's why I was like, he's already there. I'm just not going to move him. I'm just going to wait, and then it's going to go in the. It's going to say, he's out,
And then you
out.
put him in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so stupid. Like, why are you doing this? We all know the coach says he's not playing, and then it's like, we'll see. It happened to you with Justin Fields for like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I know. And it was pissing me off because I couldn't make any moves at all. I was stuck. And then on one of the weeks, I could have won had I just had it happen earlier. I could have swapped in somebody else off my bench instead, and then kind of caused me a loss. But it is what it is. Also, I'm really starting to appreciate gets Stroud off waivers so early in the year. Stroud is helping a lot of people up. But I'm only upset because it's biased and everyone scores well on me.
It's on bias. Exactly.
But if you were the other way around, you wouldn't be here. So I understand. This is the thing. I can't. I don't know. That's just not me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we changed it in the winter. It takes all this year. Nice. So I get all the money this year instead of the pot. Or instead of most of the pot. That's dope.
That's awesome. And then, but if you lose, you're gonna be pissed off. And then, it's gonna change again. It's like, oh man, now that I lost.
Or if you finish second, like, because I know a lot of people have like second, at least get your money back. And they'll be like, oh, I finished second. Dang it.
Don't let you lose by like 0.2 or by stat correction.
Right.
That would suck.
I hate that. Yahoo sucks about that.
Well, Yahoo sucks about everything.
Yeah, there you go. Mark couldn't have said it better. All right, so Tails over here starting Royce Freeman as his RB2. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna be starting Samaje P. Ryan as my RB2 tomorrow.
I think I'd rather have P. Ryan.
Yeah, I'd probably not that P. Ryan's the best because he's probably RB3 on his own team right now.
Yep.
Was it McLaughlin or whatever his name is?
Yep.
Yeah, he's taking over the second one.
P. Ryan did score 12 points last week.
That's because they run the ball with like all
they
three
run
of
the
them,
ball a lot.
but...
Exactly.
Yeah, they did. Sleeper is fast with player injuries. Yahoo takes forever. Yahoo's like Sleeper is always like the first one to give alerts for everything. That's why I like Sleeper. Sleeper, even if you don't do Sleeper on fantasy football,
you should just have it.
You should still have it because you will get the reports before any of your league mates on any other format, and then just make the moves before they do.
Yep.
That's what I used to do for like 3 or 4 years before we switched everything to Sleeper.
Just don't tell nobody. Like, hey, I got the secret thing.
But Sleeper is such it's a better app, man. Overall, it's just a better app.
It's great on your phone too. It is so good on the phone.
It's
it's almost better on the phone than it is on the desktop.
Yes.
It is. They'll work on that. I do believe they're gonna work on that eventually. But right now, they're slowly changing things. I've been noticing that every year they make slight changes. It's getting better. So I just find it funny that Saints kicker might be out this week with a sore foot. He couldn't handle having to kick field goals every 20 seconds. That's crazy. That's his job, man. It's a freaking job.
I'm like, shoot it up. Just whatever. Get a shot.
There you go.
Like that Josh Dobbs second. Yeah, I know. Yes.
Oh, he was not happy watching that game, I'll tell you.
Oh man.
Yep.
I was like, how did I win? This is stupid. And then stat correction.
You're like, just kidding.
But now he knows. But if you so this happened to him last year. Braden lost because of a stat correction, and this year it
helped him out
in his favor.
Yeah.
So,
but I feel like I didn't deserve it because if Khalil Herbert can't score 4 points, then I don't deserve to win. That's just what it is. That's all right.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the championship for Stroud to give me 8 and Tyreek to give me 7. Dude, that championship week, I think Stroud is teed up for a prime week. I can't remember who it was. Oh, Tennessee.
Ooh.
Yeah, week 17, Stroud has Tennessee. And let's see, he said Tyreek has Baltimore.
But here's the thing about Stroud, like he still be fighting for the playoffs, so it's going to matter for him. You know, you're gonna play him because it's going to matter. Tyreek, you never know.
Week 17. Oh yeah. For Stroud, yeah.
But Tyreek might already have it wrapped up.
Right. I love Sleeper for betting too. See, I don't get that luxury, man. I want to so bad. I don't know why Sleeper hasn't jumped on the ball with Arizona. All the other betting websites has, except for Sleeper. I don't understand. So I'll be making some mad money on that. All the lines are way lower than the other platforms. It makes a lot more. See, that sucks. Do you guys gamble on there or no?
Now Sleeper, I still use DraftKings and stuff.
Why not? Can you? Are you guys able to?
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, it's up right here.
What are you guys doing?
Well, you have to have money to gamble, sir.
And I spend all my money on comics.
Oh yeah, he spends all his money on all that stuff behind him.
You know what we do in playoffs, right? In this channel, right? Come playoff time, after fantasy football, we still continue with it. We all have our DraftKings thing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's coming up.
I got my DraftKings already ready. I've been using it all year. I'm still plus from last year.
That's good because every year, every week we up it up a little bit. But we do it by week. So if you guys want to join us in that, it's going to be on DraftKings again. So I went to bed so pissed and woke up and I won.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Like I was on the channel. I was like, "What happened? How did I win?"
I remember just laughing about it too. And then I remember waking up the following morning. I'm like, "That's weird."
Yeah.
Okay. I guess. I don't know.
He deserved to win because I mean, look, literally, Love had like 33 points, and he started Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, started Dobbs over Love. Yep. My opponent started Loves over Hurts, and I can't believe what?
Why would you do that? I don't understand why the Bears defense is good. I don't understand what you guys are doing.
I got to start Noah Fant this week in one league. I hate bye weeks. Yeah, this one's going to be a pretty crazy, crappy one. I'm not gonna lie. A random question: do anybody bet on Sleeper? There you go. Well, you go. Not from us, apparently.
No, yeah, I don't.
But these guys, as Jonathan does, I wish I would, because if I had the chance, I definitely would. I do Anthony.
It's amazing. So. It's 400.
Almost 400. Nice.
Wow.
Why can't I want to so bad? And I'm looking at some of these. I'm like, how are you like this low on your projections in yards? Like, yes, this person's gonna get 20 yards rushing. Like, that's easy.
That makes sense. Okay.
What?
So initially, they said Dobbs fumbled and lost it. Then, because of the forward pass, Chicago accepted the penalty and it took away the fumble. So it was a fumble and then they took it away. So that makes sense as a stat correction. That makes sense. I'm fine with it. I mean, but how many more interceptions and fumbles can you ask for? How can I be mad? The dude threw 4 interceptions, had 2 sacks and a fumble. Dude, all right, it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know. There's nothing like either way. Like, I feel like regardless of the fact of what happened with Dobbs that day, I still felt like he probably still lost. Because even if he had a below average game, he still would have beat you.
Man.
Now, it was only because of Khalil Herbert. If Khalil Herbert had what he was supposed to have, it would have been a tough thing. Khalil Herbert got 2 points because Roshan Johnson actually was the one.
Right, but even if Dobbs had a below average game, he had a horrible game.
Let's say Dobbs had 17 points and Khalil Herbert had 12. I would have won.
I don't know about.
I bet Bryon kind of felt like I did when I lost to Martin by 0.07. Like, you could have just played Dak and put me out of my misery.
Yeah, like, I have no problem.
Could have just played Love and put you out of your misery and not have to like sweat through this Monday Night Football game.
Like, I'm not mad because
I literally lost on like the 2 minutes to go in the game, or like a minute to go in the game.
So why I'm watching it all the way to the end?
Right.
Like one of their picks was Mahomes over under 1.5. See, how would you not? That's so easy. This is so like this is what Sleeper's paying out.
Almost like 3/4 of that game, it didn't look like it was easy. And that first half of that game, I was like, "What is happening here?"
Yeah, but I look at these numbers. See, I think Sleeper is smart though. This is how Sleeper gets their money though. Where before they didn't have this before. There was no money transactions. You could buy cookies or whatever to have cooler avatars or whatever. That's about it. But it wasn't. There was nothing like money gained. Now they have a system where they can get money, which is good for them. I'm glad because the more money goes to this website or this app, the better they can produce.
Better. Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for all you who gamble.
And we don't have to pay for it. So,
right.
That's the best part. So yeah, get your money this way so we can use Sleeper and not have to pay for it.
Yeah. Vikings coach giving up on Dobbs from one bad game. That's crazy. Sounds like Kevin trying to save his job.
Why would Kevin lose his job?
Yeah, he would lose his job. There's no way.
I don't think that he should move away from Dobbs either, though.
Me either. I think you should stay with him. I think he's steady.
He came in, balled out for 2 games from you, and now you're gonna move from him.
And he's actually could throw the ball. And he's a dual threat, and you getting JJ back. That makes no sense to go away from him.
Right. No, I just need Dobbs to outscore Herbert by 3.
He needed him by 4.
2 points. Yeah,
right.
It was that close.
Yeah,
it was close. Yeah, it was close.
Tankdale screwed me though. Needed 63 yards, and he didn't get a target at all at the end of the game. And I was hoping the kicker would send it until
Tankdale was hurt.
Dell had 3 catches called back. Yeah,
but he was hurt at the
end of the game. Going to use ESPN bets. Oh man, I don't know. A lot of people, because ESPN is prime for fantasy football. A lot of people go ESPN. I think 1 week I have money on Hurts going over 25 yards and rushing. When Hurts do a knee twice, that sucks. 19 yards.
Yeah, I was hoping that Josh Allen would have done that, but that's the worst. Losing by a kneel down.
That sucks. I still find the taunting penalty with the Bears guy face ripped off is hilarious.
yeah, that was
he's
crazy.
There like, hello.
Yeah, I didn't take off my helmet. The dude literally ripped the helmet, the face mask off the helmet, and the referee was like, dude, you're stupid.
That was bad. If you push one leg of parlay, ESPN bet voids the entire bet. Wow. Don't know one other book that does this.
Oh, that's terrible.
What? Really? So if you push one leg of the parlay,
but that's how it usually works. Because if I do a parlay, let's say I do a 3-team parlay, and you push on one, then you lose the parlay. That's just how it goes.
Well, not all of them though. DraftKings kind of splits it up a little bit.
Because you can do the parlay and get your money from each individual bet too. Yeah. But your parlay doesn't hit. You don't get the multiplier without winning each one.
There's the section of the parlay if you put the money in the parlay.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But so you won't get the multiplier from it.
But ESPN doesn't do that though?
I don't know.
That's weird. Why wouldn't they do that? It should be. That's dumb. And Sleeper has a ton of discounts plays too. Yeah, I get them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I get them all the time. I'm like, damn, I wish I could. I can't.
So does DraftKings and what's the other one I got?
FanDuel,
yeah.
I bet over Kyren Fantasy, and he was the most sweet free bet of my life. Oh man,
Oh yeah. Probably covered everything in like the first quarter of that one.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I'm not worried about that bet anymore."
He is the front runner of that offense. I'm telling you, he is.
The fact that no one else scored any points on that damn team was crazy. No one else, not Puka, not Cup, and you know it's the Higbee curse. It's the Higbee curse. That's just what it is.
I was 100% on Williams' team on there, but I did not expect that nobody else was going to score.
I think
I figured a touchdown here and there for somebody else, but
that's what Mark was saying. He was like, "Well, if it has to be one. If you go with one, the other one's not going to score. Like you can't get both." That's kind of what he was going at, and he was right. He was right.
I don't know that sometimes you could put both in because the team sucks that bad. They both score. Like when I beat Mark with Kincaid and Dalton, or Dalton Kincaid and Gabe Davis and Josh Allen, I threw them all in.
Yeah, but those are good
the
players.
Bills
yeah, but that's the same
ball.
difference between Stafford, Williams, and Puka. Like
no, is that one?
No, but it was Stafford, Cup, and Puka. You know, I mean not Stafford. It'd be Cup, Puka, Puka, and Williams. And I think that's what it was. Where it's like, well, one of these receivers are not going to get all the touches because Kyren is going to get a lot more touches. He's going to get passes and runs. So it wouldn't be enough to pass to spread out to all of them.
If I see that they're playing a horrible team, I'll put them both in. I don't care. If the defense sucks that bad. Now, I understand Puka didn't get all what we expected.
No, he scored like 4 points.
But Williams scored enough to share the load for both. Like he got 34 points. So you just picture in your head, all right, 15-15. You're all right. Like he did too much. Share the load for the scoring. I understand. I get it.
I don't even think it's Kyren Williams' fault. I'll tell you, it's the curse of Higbee. Higbee is the worst.
Higbee.
He's just the worst. Every time you don't
touchdowns for Higbee.
As soon as you forget about him, all of a sudden that's when he comes back.
Right.
If you rely on him, you start him, you're scoring negative 15 points.
Calling shenanigans. Are they mocking Aaron Rodgers? Is that what this is?
Brown Teams Doctor says Nick Chubb knee soreness.
There's no way.
This week. Wow.
Knee soreness.
Try betting on a player and they get injured in the first half. My heart. Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. This is gambling, bro. I traded for him 3 weeks ago for Godwin, Mixon, and I'm so happy. Talking about Williams
and Kyren. Yeah,
that's probably a good one.
Yeah. Y'all see Rodgers out the practice field now?
Yeah.
Man needs to just rest up and get the Packers. Yeah, but he doesn't care though.
No, but if they win this week, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. I promise you guys. If they win this week, he's going to come back because if they're 5-7, because they can end it.
Yeah, but Tim Boyle isn't the answer. That's not going to happen.
All you got to do is hope for a really good running game.
Man,
great defensive run.
No, just no. No, they're not.
No, he was wrong. But he was right about Cooper Cup. But he
was right about Cooper Cup.
He was right about Cooper Cup. Yeah, because neither one of them scored. Puka nor Cooper Cup scored.
Yeah. Well, it might be that one comment where Tank came in here and we're like, "Oh yeah, Cooper Cup."
Yeah, no, I remember
Cooper Cup over Puka. I'm like, yeah, but it's Arizona. Like,
yeah. And neither one of them did anything. So
yeah, they didn't do anything. So no, Tank gets no satisfaction. I don't care. Even if he's a smidgen right, no. Just because he's our boss, I'll give him hell and I'll say no.
I'll say it was a good guess.
The funniest thing I saw though about Aaron Rodgers though is like Aaron Rodgers trying to be the first person in NFL history to tear his Achilles twice in one season. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
That's horrible.
What if they do make the playoffs though? I mean, would it shock you if they win one game and he comes back and they win nine games, gets you into the playoffs in the AFC?
But why? Like, why? Like, I don't.
Did he really tear Achilles?
Yeah, I think he definitely tore it. But they probably, so when I tore my Achilles, it was frayed, right? They had to cut it and then reattach it. So like they didn't try to repair it. They just they cut it and screwed it back in and reattached it. Stretch it out, and you do it, and that's why the rehab and all that stuff. But if maybe he frayed it and then they like kind of try to put the tendons, the strands back together, and then make him not be able to walk for a while, and then try to strengthen those strands instead of trying to stretch the tendon out.
Interesting.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying
that's crazy.
That might be able to heal better. I don't know.
Did you see Jalen Phillips tear his Achilles?
No.
There's a video of him on the line.
Oh, I heard. Don't watch it.
Oh, I watched
heard.
it.
Don't watch it.
Nuts.
I don't
see him. He pushes off, and you just see snap. Like you just see in the leg. You just see it snap, and it goes from like the heel, like all the way to the knee. Like you just see this vibration, and then he just goes to the ground.
The weirdest thing is like when most of the time when these things happen, you think someone kicked you. You turn around and like, who kicked me? Who the hell did? And there's no one around you.
I could see that. Yeah,
it usually happens on physical injuries. It's usually just a push off or something.
Yeah, he literally like was lined up to rush the passer, and he just pushed off, and you just see it. It was gnarly.
I tore mine going doing a stick route, 7-yard stick, pushed off on my left, turned around, caught the two-point conversion, and I feel like someone kicked me. I was like, "What the hell?" And I fell down, and then my coach was like, "Get up, get up, get up." I'm like, "What the hell? Who tripped me?" I was looking around, who tripped me? Like, what the hell happened? And I hobbled over. I was like, "Man, my ankle hurts." And then later today, I was like, "Oh yeah, something's not there." I didn't go right to the hospital. I went there the next day when it was turned purple.
Oh man!
Oh man!
Oh hell no! So yeah. Damn, where did I leave off? I'm gonna bet Tua over 1.5 passing touchdowns this week. Sorry, Mark, I don't trust your pass defense.
Hey.
No, I would do that same thing too.
Showboat Ron's calling the defense now.
Oh no, really?
Not that's gonna change anything, but
the talent is still the same. I'm still gonna be. I'll be okay with that. I'm still bet. I'd probably bet this as well.
I think Washington's defense should get extra points. Like literally, they should get whatever the Bears are getting and whatever San Francisco's are getting. I feel like Washington should get extra credit points. Like, like we talk about points in fantasy, like you get extra for more points. They should get extra credit points. They should get like an extra credit win because of what's going on everywhere else.
They're just not like the trades. I don't know. What are they 4-8 right now? Something like that.
Yeah, we only have 4 wins.
Yeah, so they're like right behind. Like right with the Bears.
I think we're 5th right now.
That's.
I think if the season ended right now, we had the 5th pick.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because you were right behind.
You got the Cards, the Patriots, and the 2 picks from the Bears. Yeah, that sounds.
And then I thought the Giants were ahead of you.
They are. We have the same record. They beat us twice.
There you go. See.
Yeah,
comes down to sweeps. You get swept in somewhere. That's how I do fantasy. If you get swept by somebody in the same record, give it to the winner. He's going to play Myles Garrett week 17 at MetLife on their horrible turf and get sent to the Shadow Realms. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I just think that it's – I don't think that Aaron's going to be ready.
You're 6th. The Giants are ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
saying the Giants are 5th. You're 6th.
But how is that possible? We both have 4 wins, and they beat us twice.
I don't know, but you guys have
we're
something
5th,
going
they're
on.
6th.
No,
I think it's points.
Wrong.
No. The I've looked on 2 sites. The Giants are 5th. You're 6th.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, that's wrong.
On ESPN and NFL.
Yeah,
they're not
calling them out. They're wrong. Update your chart, sir.
Well, according to ESPN, we're last in our own division. So
yeah, but
Giants
you're 5th. Yeah,
you have to be 5th. If you guys have the same record,
Yeah,
you would have the
we're
fifth.
last in our division. The Giants are ahead
you
of
have
us.
to no. ESPN's wrong.
Yeah, we're fifth. They're sixth. I promise you.
Yeah, no, they're wrong. Calling them out. Washington should get half a win for every Saturday.
If only. If only.
All right, so today let's just jump into the rookies. We kind of talked about a lot of things. We weren't really yeah, it's been 40 minutes already, man.
Yes.
Crazy. I felt like we just started. But no, we'll I'm going to do one rookie today and see what happens.
Yeah, this is smart.
Kalen King.
We'll do Kalen King.
Nice.
Hopefully we saw a little bit of Kitchens last week. If you didn't, or if you did, sorry, but we're not.
That was weird. We were like, what the hell?
Yeah, we've never had issues before. So let's just do that now, actually. So anybody have like his draft up or want to talk about him before when I get this set up for us? Kalen King out of Penn State.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, just give us a little.
He's a junior, 5'11", 191 pounds from Detroit, Michigan. So far this year, he has 29 total tackles, 20 solo, 9 assisted tackles, and he has 2 pass defenses. That is it.
Not a whole.
He had 3 interceptions last year.
That's not a lot on them.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on.
I mean, was it last year? He was second team All-American last year. I feel like he was.
Yeah, last year was his better year.
As a nose. Yeah.
But part of that could be because they're just not passing his way because he's so good. Like, hey, we're not going to go in that direction.
No, that's actually part of it.
Yeah.
He's a ball hawk. So you pass on that side of the field, he's going to catch it. And that Penn State defense, I don't know if you guys have seen it, is amazing. Penn State defense is so strong, and he sticks his nose in everything, and he's there. He's a good player.
Jonathan says Kitchen's too good. YouTube doesn't want you exposing how good he is to your viewers.
Yeah, I guess not. and I'm not trying to dox you on anything the way just so future. It's spelt weird. It says it's not, it's like Kin, but they say Kitchens. It's like it's Kitchens. So but no, it's weird. I can't explain what that was last week, but this is what we have so far as for his last few years. Again, Kalen King, one of the better DBs that's coming out. Overall, I'm looking at him and I feel like he's okay. I don't think he's like crazy good, crazy special or anything. He is like above average DB maybe coming in. He's a well-rounded DB, but we can look at that one.
He makes good plays. He reads the quarterback well. But he does look like he keeps his eye in the backfield a lot.
This man can get burned if it's a possibility.
Hey, a 4.5 40, yeah. 4.5 40 as a DB,
yeah. Probably get burned, but that's just not a correct answer. Yeah, no, I just want to make sure because when you come draft time, you need a safety. You're looking at the right dude. Penn State defense, no jokes. Their offense, yeah, yeah.
So their offense is not a joke. It's a punchline.
Yeah, it's yeah. So overall, though, his movement is pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna pause this too. Usually, every now and then, it's not getting read or anything, but
he's just not fast. You know, like, he's a football player, but he's not fast. He reminds me more of a safety than he does of a corner.
Right,
which means
right.
He's probably
like,
going to be a slot.
Yeah, in the slot.
He's very smart though. Like he makes decisions the right way, but athletically he's not all there. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because he's so smart is on why and what makes him so good.
Yeah, he's an average athlete. average athlete at corner. Great. So that means he's better than us. But he's just an average corner athlete.
Well,
He's
yeah, you
not a
take the worst
special one.
NFL player and the less athletic NFL player. He's probably more athletic than the average person here. So
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, and that's just the way it is. So, again, you see these plays. He's good. There. He is at the bottom here, at the bottom of the screen.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, very, very pressed on these guys, and that's how he plays though. And I think for him, it's just easier to play that way rather than he's not a big risk taker.
Yep.
So he might just be your average DB, to be honest. I'm gonna pause it there. He might just be your average DB, but he is better than most that's coming out. So says a lot to what the DBs are coming in. Because last week,
thing though.
Say what?
This is the worst thing though. Helps you fill out your roster.
Yeah,
might not be like the top end of your corner, but you put him at slot, or like even if he's a backup, comes in every once in a while, he's still good enough that your defense won't miss a beat when he's in.
Yeah. Overall, I think he's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's not a big time enforcer. And he's not going to be like in the trenches a lot. But I mean,
well, I remember one thing about him. And, Penn State was playing Ohio State, and Marvin Harrison Jr. was wearing him out. And that's the elite, receiver that you're going to see in the NFL, and that's what makes me think that he's not going to be an X or Z guy. He's going to have to be a Y guy, which is, as you said, slot. He's going to end up being the slot receiver, slot safety. That's what he's going to be doing. So the safety corner guy, that makes more
maybe
sense
that nickel guy.
A nickel guy,
exactly.
Nickel or dime guy. That's what he is.
Yeah, and I don't know, like he's gonna be on rosters, but he's not. I don't know how well he's going to like proceed and be in the NFL. Like how big his career is gonna be. Because honestly, like if you ask me. Right now, he's projected to go towards the back end, 27th probably to Detroit if things stay the way they are right now.
Really,
and we all know how Detroit is when it comes to.
I was thinking I think he's middle second, end of the second.
Yeah, I was thinking like 27. Second at the tops, but he even wouldn't be shocked if it was like high third.
Yeah. So if Detroit had 27, so say Detroit had a second round pick, he'll be a second round pick for Detroit. I can see that.
Yes, if they were at the beginning. So, but he's going to be about 27th, roughly. Again, we've seen first round DBs go like. The biggest like weird one was Jeff Okudah was the 101 a handful of years back, and he didn't really produce, and again went to Detroit. So, but he makes plays. He knows what he's doing. He's a very smart guy. So,
he comes from a really good defense.
Right. So that's also saying a lot.
Think about it, it's the same defense that Jaquan Brisker was on. These guys, they've been producing good corners and good safeties. Good, Porter. The defense has big guys, and I like him, but I don't see him being a starter. I can see him being, or he's your nickel, so maybe he's your starting nickel.
Joey Porter.
Yeah,
Joey Porter Jr. That's why I say Porter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's not like a really athletic guy.
He's not tall.
Yeah, that's my biggest knock on him is 5'11", which used to be the norm for corners back in the day, but now that seems almost on the short end.
Yeah, you got to be 6'1" with long arms to go against these receivers. Marvin Harrison's 6'4", with 4.3 speed. You're not as fast as them, and you're shorter than them. You're gonna get mossed.
The one thing I do see about this guy is almost all these like highlights I've been seeing, he'll go after the ball. which for IDP purposes could be good because he could rack up tackles. Yeah. Racking up tackles could be good, but I don't know how well it's going to be if, like, that's all he is. Like, because you're going to need an interception here and there, or, a good force and fumble. Like, I just see him tackling, but outside of anything, like, he's not. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. He's not a big
better
impact
on one
player.
Defense.
Dynamic.
Yeah. He's not a big impact player.
Dynamic player.
He's not. Yeah, he's not dynamic at all.
So
he's going to be better in man, press man as the inside corner and man. But I also don't see him playing much zone. Look, this is all man. So like, I don't know.
He goes after the ball. So.
But he's a sure tackler. He plays the run well. He got his eyes in the backfield.
So
I like
either way.
So that's still like Kool-Aid more.
Everyone does.
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, everyone likes Kool-Aid.
We'll get to that. But overall,
he's more flavor.
Crazy athletic, nothing crazy special that it's gonna stand out. Is he gonna be a first rounder? Yeah. Is he gonna have some good plays that might,
I'm not sure he's gonna be a first rounder, honestly.
He might be. Towards the end, because there's a lot of DBs coming in that aren't gonna be that great, but teams still need DBs. Yeah. DBs are getting older. A lot of these DBs probably will be sitting as a backup.
Yeah,
Kool-Aid might be the only starter. And that's just every class. Every class, there's always a position.
You might be right.
Last week,
last year. What's the dude at Alabama? The other opposite of Kool-Aid.
I
can see it starts with an A. I can see his jersey like.
Let me look, because I just know Kool-Aid. McKinstry is the only one worth a while.
He's like a first round draft pick. Like he is ranked
higher.
Arnold. Yes. Arnold.
Arnold's.
I'll take Kalen King over this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Arnold he's faster. He's bigger. He's a better tackler.
No. I'll still take King. Just because. Yeah, because I know what I'm gonna get. He's a smart dude. He's gonna be there. He's gonna make the play. And I'll be okay with that. I don't know. Tackle wise, that's the main thing that you look for a DB. Are they physical? Do they have a nose for the ball? Are they gonna look for the ball? Yes. He checks both of those. Does he make smart plays? Yes. Does he always get burnt? Not really. But if he meets like a freakishly athletic guy, he might be able to. And you're probably right. He might end up going to safety, and that probably is a better suit for him. So,
yeah, he's definitely some type of nickel.
Definitely top 3 for me. Could see him like Raiders or Packers. Maybe.
Penn State is a linebacker factory.
I don't know.
They used to be, but they've had a lot of corners going into the NFL. I mean, corners and safeties have been doing well from Penn State.
Yeah. So, Penn, is that the one you're in?
Yeah. Penn State's a linebacker factory.
It is. Terry and Arnold, yeah. So I just we'll see, because last year at this time I really thought freaking what's his face. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. And I met him.
Kelly Ringo.
Thank you.
Kelly Ringo. Yeah.
I like him. He's a really physical dude, but again, it's gonna take a while. We might see him break out next year. There's always talent above them. This guy might be there hanging around in rosters. but he's not.
I've heard good things about Ringo as far as his ability.
Well, yeah.
I think he'll be up there next year because I think
next year.
Sly is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Sly
like in the year before that, who was the best DB?
Slay.
2 years ago, the best DB coming out was Hamilton.
2 years ago,
and he didn't. And he didn't do anything his rookie year. So these DBs usually take about a year or two, unless the team desperately freaking needs them, like right there and then. And hey, dude, we drafted you because we need you, not because teams are drafting them because they need the space, or they could put them there as a backup to learn under the main starter. Usually, a lot of those DBs struggle a little bit because they're thrown to the wolves right away.
Yep.
So
I always felt like Hamilton, the team didn't know how to use him. They saw this dude 6'4" with a 4.4 speed and could tackle. They're like, we should move you to linebacker. So I feel like they look at him, they confuse him. Like,
he's also a safety though, and they had an all-pro safety, and then the other guy's the one who called the defenses for them. So he didn't really have a spot until they got rid of both of them in the offseason.
Right.
So, and they're like, all right, Kyle, you're up.
They let them both walk because they realized they saw him. He was like, no, this 6'4" dude, he's special.
They're like, we don't need these guys. Come on up.
Overall, though, I think he's going to be really good at the run defense. Then this is why I definitely second you on the nickel. Being a nickel back, it's going to be he's good at coverage. He's good at the run defense. Man press, maybe zone
man press, which is good. When you a press man nickel guy, that means that you could go against someone and you could blitz, and you're going to be able to stay with your man for a little while. So that work falls right into your hands. You don't have to really be a great cover, because if he gets burnt, he doesn't have the recovery speed. But those quick moves, he's very quick.
Mm-hmm.
We saw his shuttle. His shuttle is like a top 5 shuttle run. So the dude can move laterally quickly. He has good hips. So that's when you put him in nickel.
Yeah. Makes so overall, as a freshman, he played 12 games, tallying 21 tackles, 3 pass breakups, and then a sophomore, he recorded 24 tackles, 9 pass breakups, and 2 interceptions in just 12 games. So it was almost the same. His junior year, obviously, we had a better year. Also, he was All-American Pro Football. And the Walter Camp Football Foundation. So he's good. He's not like a crazy athletic, but like I said, I believe he's gonna be first round, back in the end first round. So, crap. Let's see. No, where is that? I want to see Branch step up. Yeah, no, I think he will.
He's gonna be good next year.
There's a lot of. I think Jack Campbell will step up as well. Who is the other guy? Drew Sanders will probably step up. Branch will step up. Those are the top 3 that I could think of. Because Branch was like the best safety last year.
Branch is playing too. So Branch is playing. He just got hurt.
And he's had some good games, but he hasn't been like that. Yeah, right. He hasn't been that like elite guy yet, and I think he might. He might. I
think when you think about safety, sometimes you want to see the guy who's a thumper. So, and that's why I keep on saying, like, Brisker burst onto the scenes because he's a thumper. He's making these hits. Branch is better at covering. So you're not going to burn him, and he knows how to play the ball. So
exactly. Then you got dudes like Bland, who was a 5th round pick last year, put him in the fireball and out the bat. The past 2 years, exactly. So
wait, we hear that? He just scored another touchdown.
Right.
You guys think? You think his defensive player of the rookie?
Defensive player of the year right now?
No, not defensive player. Maybe. I don't know. There's other players that are contending for that right now, and I think Myles Garrett is one of them.
Myles Garrett, TJ. I would put Bland in the conversation.
I think what you look for the best player on the best defensive team, and Myles Garrett is the best player, and that Cleveland Browns should not be in the playoffs. They don't have offense at all. They don't have offense, and they win games just because the defense is that good. So I feel like he has to be in your top 3 discussion.
Right. So I don't know.
I think Khalil Mack is in your discussion too. Khalil Mack should be there.
But it's not a bad. Like, I'm pretty sure his name is going to get tossed there.
I think he's going to be in the top 3. I think he's a top 3 guy.
Right. So other rookie DBs, Gonzalez was playing well before his injury. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's still aggravating him. These guys get hurt, and this kind of aggravates them throughout the entire year because they don't have time to recover more time than what they want.
What did he do that cost me out for the whole season? What was that happened for Gonzalez?
Gonzalez?
The season injury. I can't remember what it was.
His calf or something like that.
Was it his knee?
Oh, his shoulder. My bad.
Shoulder.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I just remember it was a tackle, and then all of a sudden he was out for the rest of the year. I was like, what happened?
He did first. The first game he popped off against Philly, and I was like, okay, we got something special. And then kind of went downhill.
Hey, Witherspoon is special too, man. Devin Witherspoon is special.
But look at the defense he's on, though. Like, there's so many holes that they needed, and he plugged one of the biggest ones they had. It was that they needed him there. And that's the thing. Other rookies have better advantages than others.
Yeah. So Witherspoon said, I got this side of the field. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Johnson, the Washington team looked like they wanted him to have the record. Now it's the offense, but that was horrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. If it were me, I wouldn't want to be that team to give him the record at all. There's a torn labrum.
Torn labrum. Okay, so I had the torn labrum. So yeah, that's so
an injury you haven't had.
Yeah, that's bad. I played football a long time.
I know. I was gonna say.
When you have the surgery, your arm is stuck like this for 3 months after the surgery.
Oh damn.
All right, and then they start working it in, and you get locked arm. So they lock your arm, they put in the brace, they put in the cast, and they lock it to your side, and you have to sleep like that. And then they start to slowly break it back in, and you have all this scar tissue and all stuff. And man, it sucks.
That heads up play to stop Ayuk touchdown from Witherspoon was amazing.
Witherspoon was just amazing.
Yeah, and to stop Ayuk is good, and he's so athletic, dude. 49ers have something special. So do the Niners or the Seahawks. I think eventually they're gonna have to figure out something at linebacker here soon. Brooks can't do it alone, and we seen that last year. Mm-hmm. Brooks was not getting anything done between him and Cody Barton, where they weren't doing anything. Once Bobby Wagner came in, you could see that difference. Yeah. Bobby Wagner is not a spring chicken.
Spring chicken. He's been in the league for forever.
I know. That's what I mean. He's not. He's not a spring chicken, is what I said.
Yeah, no, I was like, spring chicken, he's like an old rooster.
Yeah.
But he's playing like one, though. That's the issue, is once he's gone, what are they going to do?
I don't know what they're going to do. He's been in the league for like 11 or 12 years. Gotta be 11
years. Every year I look at it, and I'm just waiting for the day he says, hey, I'm done. Because he's on my dynasty team. And a defense, and he's a big part of it. I'm like, I can't find a replacement. I have and I haven't. But Micah now seems to be the DN. Micah was supposed to be his replacement, right? But they put him at DN so much, I'm like, okay, I could put him at freaking D-line. So I'm now searching for that linebacker. So it's Bobby Wagner's going to hurt the league so much for them. Like, in a good way. For other teams, because they don't have to mess with him anymore. He's so good. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bobby is highly graded by what? Bobby is highly graded by Bobby Wagner.
Bobby is highly graded by PFF. He's an 87.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mess that. I'm like, what the hell? Why would he gave himself an 87? All right, dude.
He's so good. He gives his own grades.
What do you think the Bears do to their picks next year? Keep Fields and build around him, or cut their losses? He's a solid QB, but misses a few open wide receivers on Monday night. Not sure if that is his. See, this is the first. I like Steven, and I'm not even a Bears fan, but he sees the reality of it. Fields is good.
Yeah, he is good, and he's a starting quarterback no matter what.
But how many comments do we get? Normally, it's always hate comments on this guy.
Yeah, and that's smart. And I look at Justin Fields. I listened to what Cam Newton said. What he said on Monday, he said the coaching staff of the Chicago Bears is the wrong coaches calling the plays for Justin Fields, because Justin Fields needs to be on the offense that they just let him be special. When you have a special guy, keep it simple and let him be special. And that's what Justin Fields is going to need. And you put a lot of talent around a guy like that, then you get Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. Except, and Justin Fields will take all those hits that Cam Newton takes. So I think he could still be very special. I think the Bears, because Poles really likes him, I think the Bears go Marvin Harrison Jr. first pick.
They should. And
then see if a quarterback's still there and they have the 5th pick, I say they go back in. And they might get a quarterback. But if Marvin Harrison Jr. has to be the number 1 pick.
We've already had this discussion. You said you wanted a quarterback. I would just get.
I want a 3 technique. I want a 3 technique.
Get for
3 technique.
You want a defense, right?
Yeah, a 3 technique or a great defensive end. Give me someone like that in Marvin Harrison Jr. And I'm happy.
The thing is, they're hindering from what it sounds. Ever since he got there, they try to change him. They try to make this certain things to do him stay in the pocket more, do all this. I'm like, bro, just let him do his thing.
Exactly.
Let him do his thing, and you build around him, because you don't know what you have here. Like, he is a very special. Like, QBs are hard to come by, and you can see this. As the league today, Mac Jones was supposed to be good, right? As
exactly.
Well, we knew he wasn't. Like, here on this channel, we said no, absolutely not. But people out there believed he was good, and like, no, like, he had a good rookie year, and awesome. But where's it been since then? I don't know.
I agree. I think everything you're saying is right. I love Fields. That's the one throw he made at Ohio State for 60 yards touchdown to Olave can't be replaced. That wasn't an accident. He has the talent. No, the throw he made to DJ Moore to drive the Bears down the field, they kicked that game-winning field goal against the Minnesota Vikings. The throw takes your breath away, because he has such a cannon on his arm. The fact that he's that talented with his feet and that such a cannon, I think he goes to the NFC South somewhere. It could be Atlanta. It could be New Orleans. He goes somewhere in the NFC South and changes that team to a special team by himself. Like, he goes there, they are Super Bowl type of contenders.
If he goes Buccaneers, I'll be so mad.
So if he goes to the South, it'd be the Titans. But everybody else has a quarterback.
I was saying NFC South.
Oh, NFC South.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Falcons.
Chicago
Chicago South.
Exactly. Saints.
Saints, yeah.
That's another team that you get Justin Fields on, and all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? This dude is amazing. And you team him back up with Olave?
Yeah, I do agree it's the coaches, though, because, like, watching that game, I'm like, the first half, I was like, why is everything a screen? They said his average was like 0.8 yards in the air.
Like, you have a dude with a cannon, and you say, let's not throw the ball.
Right? I don't get it either.
I'm like, I don't understand. Like, everything, dunk. Oh, you're here. Like, bro, let this dude throw the ball.
Yeah. And you see DJ Moore is the perfect weapon for it, too.
And they always connect.
Mm-hmm.
They get mad at Justin Fields for calling off the play and throwing the ball to DJ Moore. Like, he just says, no, I'm throwing it. And when he does, it looks amazing.
But yeah, so Steven's on our level, because we've been talking about linemen. He says draft Harrison for the first pick and trade for the next elite O-lineman, or O-line or D-line. So then we were talking about that. I was saying O-line the other day. Was it yesterday? I don't even know.
It was yesterday. And
I was
not
saying
wrong,
O-line, and then Bryon was saying D-line.
Center is their problem, their biggest problem, but you don't go with a first round center. You go second round with a center. Right. So if you're going to go second round with a center, then you go D-line for that.
So maybe just go with the best next elite lineman, regardless if it's D-O or O. So,
well, the thing is, because they think they have something special with Braxton Jones at left tackle. Tevin Jenkins at left guard. They put Nate Davis already at right guard, and what's his name? I don't know if I forget about his name. The right tackle we just grabbed in the draft. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Oh, the dude from Tennessee.
Yeah, who's killing? He's killing right now.
Yeah.
He's doing amazing. But they're terrible at center, and I think that's why you need a center, but you go second round with a center, and you need better elite talent. Even though Montez Sweat has made everyone around him better, he really has. And but I think you need a 3 technique to make that defense work.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. I'm telling you, if we ever get a Super Bowl, we're sending you a ring, because Washington, I think San Francisco will do the same thing. Chicago will say the same thing. You guys deserve it, because you had the best defensive end. That line is so amazing when I think about it. How talented that line really was.
Right. Marvin Harrison going back to college.
How he couldn't do anything with it
first before he declares.
He might be waiting for a long time.
Yeah,
he might.
There's gonna be a lot of talent leaving that team.
Yep.
So, Saints make my life living hell every Sunday. I don't want to waste Fields. Yeah. I don't know, man, because
Justin in Atlanta would be amazing. I don't want it to happen, but it would be amazing. He's from that area too. That would just be so good.
Yeah, get rid of Arthur Smith though.
Arthur Smith wouldn't know what to do with them.
He's
never had a QB like that before.
You have quick feet. Let's move you to receiver.
Yeah.
Do you imagine bringing in Justin Fields and you'd have London, Pitts, Bijan, Fields all on your offense? That's insane.
With that line that they have right now?
Right?
Yeah, it would be insane. The Falcons are just the cute, they've built everything, and the QB is the issue.
Welcome to my life.
Why?
It's horrible. Isn't it?
I said this before the draft. Why didn't they go Howell? I just don't. I still to that day, man. I'm watching them.
Hey,
Mark's like, yeah, you got Ritter. I'm like, I don't care about Ritter.
This draft is talent heavy, at least at the top 10. I could see them getting a lot for a team if they were to trade their 4th or 5th compared to their previous years. You're not wrong. That is really top end talent, but I think they have huge holes, and you need to grab a great guy. You already, went off of Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter would have been amazing 3 technique. He's going to be amazing going forward. And the Bears have to realize that they, don't have him because you traded away to get Darnell Wright. And you're going to think about that for the next decade.
I like how you just literally said his name like you knew exactly who it was. But 20 seconds ago, you're like, whatever his name is.
Well, I'm talking about it. I brought up draft and I knew what it was.
That was really funny. Like, without me, yeah, Darnell Wright.
Yeah.
Damn if he knew his name 10 seconds ago. But
yeah, hopefully things will look up. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully. I can't predict the future, but I can only predict things that maybe there's a possibility, and hopefully it only makes sense. But
I can see the Falcons giving the Bears a 2nd and 3rd round for Justin Fields. And
that's crazy though if the Bears accept that though.
And that's stupid. I think they're stupid enough to take it. I really do.
That's true. I don't know.
I mean, they've done stupid stuff.
They have. I would love to watch Fields and Olave, but Carmichael might have a heart attack trying to actually have to draw up something besides a dump off to Kamara or jump balls in the
that's funny.
Oh man. What would they do with he who shall not be named? If you had Justin Fields, you don't need him.
No, he needs to retire already, man.
No,
he's 33 years old.
For what? Justin Fields is just as big as he is. Justin Fields is 6'3", 235.
They'll trade him to the Broncos.
Nobody likes you.
They'll be reunited with Sean Payton.
You're just an athlete with pads. You're not even a real player. You're just an athletic freak who
They
carries
put
a
it
club
tight end.
and
They
like
plays more. He may play more snaps at quarterback or running back and wide receiver than tight end, but they put him at tight end.
they look. I bet you anything he is dumb as rocks, a box of rocks, and they probably just tell him, look, this is what's gonna happen. And he probably grunts and he says, okay, coach. And then
oh my god.
he puts that running back and he runs, right? And then you're gonna throw, all right, this is what's gonna happen, Boldy. You're gonna throw it to number whatever number that is, okay?
He goes,
okay, like, go away. You're 33 years old. Go away. I kid you not. First red zone drive, he has jump ball to MT, jump ball to Shaheed, jump ball to Olave. Like, what is this? You had Moss on Sunday, Martin. No, I don't care. I don't care. Go away. You're ruining everything. All fantasy football. You're ruining the division. Man. You're old as hell. Like 33 is ancient in the NFL. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying like there's 33-year-olds probably watching this. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying that 33 in the NFL, you're done. But for some reason, this athletic freak is still running around out there with.
He's literally Bobby Boucher. He's literally like, we're going to see at the end of the waterboard. It was like, nothing. We can't hold another back, Tom. We got to put him in at defensive end. We can't hold anything back now. He's going to be a field goal kicker.
He pissed me off last week. And look, see, he gave me 8 points. If it weren't for that fumble, he would have had another couple. Yeah. But I was watching it. And I'm like, this man already has 5 points and not even at the half yet.
Well, I think what it is the dude doesn't play the full games, though. So that's why he's having a bit of longevity. He's not getting hit every play. He only gets in the red zone and sometimes when they're not in the red zone.
Mark, I don't care.
I know you don't care.
Why do the Saints have Jamal Williams? Why do they have Jamal Williams if they don't want to run
I don't understand.
Yes, 17 tackles, touchdowns last year.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And they don't even use him this year?
Because he's funny in the locker room, maybe. He runs over the first tackler every time.
Yeah, he does.
Loves his anime.
The only fun I have watching this. Oh, wow. What are you going to do when he's gone, man? What are you going to do when he's gone?
He's never going to be gone. That's the reason. He just will always be there.
God, I hate him so much. I don't like him. Anyways,
whenever
guys,
whenever you look in the red zone,
Mark, pull up our guy. We're gonna do his segment. Unless you're gonna pull up something right now. We about to do something right now?
No, it's a minimum.
We pay Carr to move the ball from 25 yards to 20. And the rest is all Voldy. Damn, man. Like, I hate him so much.
Oh, no. He's questionable. He's hurt.
Oh, yeah, he was questionable last week.
Oh.
But we all said Max, right?
Well, he was not Max.
Yeah.
He was hurt, and that's why.
All right. So there is no Gridiron Heights this week. They're taking a week off, which is fine. It is.
They're also part of the bye.
Prior, yes. So, but here we are. Max or minimum Crosby. Last week we predicted a Max Crosby, and according to what Mark's telling us, we got a minimum Crosby. Mark, what do we got?
Yep.
Show us stats.
All right.
Good Lord.
He was projected to get 6.6, and he only got 5.4.
Yeah. He had one sack, one solo, man. 1 sack, 1 on tackle. That's it.
And then speaking of being part of the bias, Max Crosby is also part of the bias. He will not be playing this weekend.
Minimum Crosby this week.
I'm going minimum, guys. We got it. Yeah.
I'm going minimum.
What's his next week, though? What's after that?
After that, we got Minnesota. 7.89.
Got to be Max.
That's Max. Yeah, come on. Depending on who's there, I guess.
It's got to be Max.
I would say. You want to pick a different player like Parsons or
For this week?
That's a good one.
I don't know. Hey, somebody in the chat, give us.
Yeah, someone in the chat, give us a defensive player.
Give us a DN.
I'll look him up.
Oh, I told you I'll under. Okay. I take Max.
I don't think he sounds.
I think after the bye he'll become Max.
He's questionable for his bye, guys. It's never a good sign.
He'll get a nice, good rest. But yeah, somebody in chat, give us a defensive end. And
have you ever had a guy be out for his bye and you can put him in your IR slot? I did that once.
I mean, I don't think that's ever. I don't think that's ever happened. Right?
It happened to me this year. One of my players was on bye, but he had it out. So I was like,
the couch ain't
to the IR slot.
The couch ain't got nothing on him. He's definitely hit like 4 times. Yeah.
Oh,
anybody in chat got anybody in chat got a decent.
Anybody else, guys? Come on.
Anybody got a player?
Can someone say Myles Garrett for me?
In anybody?
Another good one.
Granderson, of course.
Brian Burns.
Saint. Oh, do Granderson.
All right, we'll do Granderson.
Jesus, you could have gone out of your element. I hear his freaking name every week. Wow,
he's on bye.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Coming in clutch.
We can't do Granderson. He's on bye.
Yes, he is on bye because I couldn't.
Somehow, I have a feeling you have something to do with this.
No,
there's nothing wrong with him, but he's on bye. We can't.
No. Hold on.
No.
This
Sandy's just off comment,
stuff. Okay. This specific comment.
Sandy
I have a feeling
is also by herself. That's all it is.
How in the world does she know this? And the fact that it's spelt wrong, so I know she doesn't know who this is. That's why I have a feeling you have some tampering here. That why Myles Garrett is, because this doesn't make sense either. I know
Granderson actually plays though.
What are you doing over there, Bryan?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking at Carl Granderson on my phone because he plays Detroit.
Mark, give us Myles Garrett, damn it.
Granderson plays Detroit.
Does he?
No, bye.
I don't know.
Mark, what are you doing, man?
I don't know. We can do Granderson then.
I was like, he's not on bye at all.
What are you doing? Hello, Sandy. How are you?
You doing Granderson or Myles Garrett?
That's my lovely wife right there.
It's like, and then he's laughing as a Spoiler Kings. Yeah, she knew. She spoke in Myles Garrett.
Nah.
He knows Myles.
Bryan has something to do with this because we know we love Myles Garrett here. So yeah, we need a camera. Yeah, something. We need something over his desk. What are you doing over there, man?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Mark, are you ready?
I don't have any issues. Don't mind me.
Oh, jeez. All right.
We'll figure this out.
I beat you to it.
Got him.
Granderson?
No. Oh, we're doing Granderson?
Yeah, we said Granderson. Granderson, we'll do both.
Let's do both. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's do both.
Well, then we got Myles Garrett here. We'll do him first.
All
right. All right.
His maximum minimum is going to be like $1 billion.
This is going to be a hard one. All right. So
I'm going to go over.
In replacement of our maximum minimum Crosby, since he is on a bye week, this is the one time we pick anybody else in our maximum minimum Crosby. We're going to do 2 guys today, Carl Granderson and Myles Garrett. First up, Myles Garrett, and he is projected to go 6.9.
I'm going max.
6.79. Or no, sorry, 6.9.
Oh, 6.92.
That was Denver. Sorry, I apologize.
And he's
I'm going max.
I'm going max, and he's hurt. He didn't practice today. He won't practice tomorrow, and he's still going to be. I mean, look at his player ranking, number 1 still at the end.
Yeah, I'm taking Max's Garrett too.
Max's Garrett.
I'm taking Max's Garrett.
Apparently his shoulders hurt.
I don't care. He's been look as an owner of Myles Garrett. This man pops up on questionable status almost every freaking week. I know this. Why? Because you can see my name right there, right above. Because that dude was one of my original draft picks.
That's
every week.
Pick.
Every week he's on questionable. It seems like.
Yeah.
So,
did you guys see that thing with Myles Garrett when they were talking about he grabbed someone's helmet and he was handing it back to the
that meme I showed you?
No, he literally had someone's helmet, the quarterback's helmet, and he picked it up and he tried to hand it back.
Quarterback's helmet.
It was the quarterback's helmet. It was Pickett's. It was Pickett.
Yeah.
And they snatched it. Like, you can't have that. He's
like,
they're having
PTSD. They're like, no.
He said, all I want to do is try to put it back on your head.
Yeah, there was the meme. He's like,
I wasn't doing anything.
It went like this. I went for the sack, and I realized how quickly that his helmet fell off or came off. Immediately, without a second thought, I try to help him by putting his helmet back on.
Yeah, that's what he did before.
That's what the meme was. You can just see him like.
No, but this just happened. This past, when
I missed.
Pittsburgh.
That I missed.
And he tried to give it back to them, back to the lineman. They snatched it back. Don't do that.
Yeah, it was
who was the idiot?
Anyone but Myles Garrett.
Right?
Who's the idiot? Mason, Maxon. Max. Who was the quarterback here?
It was Pickett.
No, it was Mason Rudolph.
Oh, Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
He said, "I'm just trying to put it back on his head."
He literally picked it up. It was like he was like just looking at it, and then the other guy was like, "Give that back." And he's like, "What? I wasn't gonna do anything." He was like, "I was just looking at it."
Oh my gosh, Sandy, if you're confused on what we're laughing about, just look up Myles Garrett hitting
Mason
Rudolph
hitting quarterback with helmet. It'll probably follow.
Oh man.
Anyways, so we're going Maximus Garrett. Garrett.
I'm definitely going Maximum.
We're going Maximo Garrett here. 100%. Yeah, he was thinking about it 100%. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've been here before. Now I'm gonna help him
in my hand. One more time.
I'm gonna help him out. All right. So we're all going over on here. The next one, I remember that. Yeah, he was helping him out. Yeah, he was helping him out. Yeah. The next one is Carl Granderson here. We have who happens to be under B-Wall, which is our guy Bryon.
Yep.
So let's go down to week 13. So far in his last 4 weeks, he's been 8.10, 7-2. And remember, this is a single point per tackle league. So Carl Granderson, 4.22. And so far, I think that he's going to be just fine. And I think he'll get, what do we call this? Granderson.
He's going to be a 100 grand over.
I like that. Take Carl Granderson. Really? Carl Granderson. Really?
Oh wow. I do not. He's been over every single week.
I'm going Granderson as well.
You're going Granderson as well.
I am.
I'll take 100 Granderson on this.
Yeah, I want 100 Granderson. Detroit runs the ball way too much, and he does a lot of that work for the Saints. I think he's leading the team in tackles,
Yeah, I agree. I'll take 100 Granderson on this. So
we got two for backs, 100 Granderson, and then we got 2 for Granderson.
So, yeah. But anyways, that's that.
It's not a good sign for you, Jonathan. That means it's probably going to go over.
We'll come back and he has 23 points.
Right. He's going to have a strip fumble and bring it to the house for like 98 yards.
This will be like one play that he scores 18 points. And you're like,
Dude, that one play by freaking Holland got 20 points.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Only taking the name under for
Under
oh
for the name.
my gosh, only taking the under for the name. All right, okay. As a Saints fans, that would have been lovely. Yeah. But anyways, guys, that's you got anything else you want to talk about? Anything like any of these upcoming games or anything like that? I know. Let's just talk about tomorrow. How about that?
Thursdays will be interesting. Exactly.
Just
that
tomorrow's
Seattle
game.
Dallas is interesting.
Yeah, Seattle is in a weird situation with again just Zach Charbonnet leading the backfield. Of course, Geno's throwing to DK Lockett, and also with the addition of Bobo and JSN, so they're all healthy. And Noah Fant just seems to be quiet this entire season, and Bobby Wagner still and Witherspoon, pretty much being the key faces of that defense. On the other side, we got the Cowboys, so Mike Parsons, Clark, Bland, who has more touchdowns than freaking offense, which is kind of crazy.
He does.
I don't understand. Ferguson, Gallup, Brooks, and Lamb with a very unproductive Pollard, I guess, from compared to last year. And
MVP got a touchdown in 2 straight weeks. Just throw that out there.
Okay. And a very MVP candidate, Dak Prescott. Over under on half. Oh man. Man.
The $1 million question.
Wow,
that
dude,
is a $1 million question.
Can you see him getting a pick six on Geno? I can see it. I can see it so easily. Geno trying to press it, trying to go to DK. The only problem with if it has to be quick because DK will catch you.
Yeah, we've seen that. Ask Baker about that.
I don't think he gets a touchdown this time.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. Like, I mean, he's already broken the record.
He gets an interception. He gets an interception. No touchdown, though. He gets an interception.
Okay.
He'll get an interception, but no touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
But here's the real question. Can the Cowboys beat a team over 500? Because they haven't done it yet this year.
Yeah, I can see.
Every win has come from a team who only has 4 wins. I don't know if you know that.
I can see Seattle be a very hard-fought victory for the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I think they could do it.
Here's my question: Is Rico Dowdle? Dowdle?
Yeah, Rico Dowdle.
Is he going to be the running back that's going to be between the tackles?
Like, man,
it seems like this guy might be.
We have
special.
a Zeke Pollard situation here.
It looks like
where Dowdle is now the Pollard and Zeke is now Pollard.
Last couple of weeks, man, and he's been doing well. I'm just saying some fantasy teams might be doing well to go ahead and grab this guy. Just saying.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You are not wrong.
I agree with that. So what's going on, guys? How are you guys been?
What's up, man?
Not too bad, Kadani. We are. Hold on. We are 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 4 days, man. Are you excited? 2 weeks and 4 days.
You gonna take my ice cream afterwards?
Just came in.
My ice cream.
You gonna take some ice cream afterwards? I'm a balloon.
Crazy. That's not even a thought. Yeah, it's not even a thought. He's gonna get an interception. But the touchdown though, I don't know. Yeah. Dolphins had it under the Broncos finally over 500.
And technically, they have it because they weren't over 500 when they beat the Broncos.
Yeah,
that's true.
So, but overall, are we all going Dallas or what are we going here?
Close, but I think Dallas wins. But it's close.
I really want to say Seattle, but I just don't know if I can because they've been struggling the last couple of weeks.
They have been.
And Geno's kind of still a little injured. You know, he's playing, but he's still not all 100% there.
So I'm gonna go Dallas.
I'm gonna go Dallas. I don't think the
love to go,
can even get close enough to the end zone to like be productive, and that's the biggest issue. Like even Jason Myers, who's probably one of the best kickers in the league, can't even score. They can't even get him close enough.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like their offense has really struggled.
And it's crazy because you look at this team, it's like, how? Last year, you guys led the NFL in touchdowns.
I mean, let's put it this way:
32.
Barely beat Washington, who Dallas just
destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah, we just got utterly destroyed by them.
So, but hey, I guess we're going Dallas all the way around. So, other than that, I got nothing else.
Man, I think this is fun. I can't wait till next week we get Gridiron Heights again. But yeah, this is just what we got. This is a good show.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little rookie review in there, a little Kalen King in there. Again, overall, not that bad of a corner. I think he'll be just fine. He'll probably stay in the league for some time, but he's not elite or explosive or anything like that. So, I'm excited. Dad, put it this way: I'll run like the post is on point. Then I say Martin 10 times like a 5-year. Wow.
I think he does do that. I say 100% that's happening.
I'm gonna take your phone and I'm gonna record you. You know, matter of fact, I might just go live for like a couple of minutes. It's like, hey man, look, Kadani's here at his first game.
Don't say Martin. I think it'd be funny if you were running around going, Dad, Dad, Dad. I know people around him be like, what's happening over here?
I don't know. I don't know this guy. I don't know.
Yeah, Martin's gonna be like, I don't know him.
Dad, don't turn on your back. Dad, look at me.
Where are you going, Dad? Where are you going?
Don't be ashamed of me.
All right. That's it. Good morning, good evening, good night. Wherever the hell you guys are at. This is Dynasty Pylon. Again, another episode. We will be back for sure Sunday. I will. Well, actually, I might be here this Sunday.
Oh.
I might be here this Sunday. I'm not supposed to be, but I might be.
You know who's not going to be here Sunday? Somehow Tank.
Oh, I'm sure. Or he'll come in with like 5 minutes to go. So it's going to be late.
When you record, I got to have a helmet. And when it's, oh my gosh.
If he's eating ice cream when you record, I'm going to die laughing.
I'm
trying to think.
More in my life now.
I think we have a Stone Cold ice cream there.
Cold Stone?
I think we have a soft serve somewhere.
I think I'm cold.
Or a Cold Stone.
I was like, they stun you right before you eat the ice cream.
You know what I mean,
right? I was like thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna.
You know what I mean. I think we have. I don't know. I'm not buying it, but if this mofo somehow finds it and then just jumps and like,
I just want to see him eating ice cream out of the helmet right next to you, and you just looking like, that's my son.
All right, guys, take it easy. We'll see you guys Sunday. And enjoy tomorrow's game. It should be an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of excited for that one. So, anything else, guys?
No.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Getting hyped when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.